Hey guys, Don and Lynn here. We got tired of being cooped up with all the COVIDs and whatnot, general craziness in the world, and came out to explore a little of the things we found to do in our local area before we drive around the world to see, or the country, to see the kooky stuff around us. We figured we'd see the kooky stuff near us.
Yeah, we were doing our research, what to see, weird roadside.
She was doing the research.
Weird roadside attractions, kooky things, quirky things, and we found one that just kept recurring pretty close to where we live, so we thought we'd check it out.
An apocalyptical recovery instructions, 8 different languages, called the Georgia Guidestones.
Yeah, like you said, you can't make this up.
You're not making this up.
The Georgia Guidestones, it's really weird, kooky, strange. It's sort of like the Stonehenge of the U.S. is what it's called some places.
It's got instructions for restarting society in 8 different languages, including Arabic,
Egyptian, hieroglyphics, Swahili.
Some stuff in Sanskrit.
Yeah, and it was commissioned by some anonymous person
who had way too much money on his hands and could have just given us to us to get this RV. Yeah.
But we'll be sharing some more information, what we learned about it, with you. But we just got back from there.
And we are now at
Richard B. Russell State Park in Elberton, Georgia.
Some really good. So far, we found some really good trails. About 1/6 of a mile was rubberized, which means they took some recycled tires, ground them up, and made a trail out of them. It's much easier on your knees, and there's that little bounce to your step that you like it in life.
His bounce to his step. I'll show you some footage.
Motivation, dedication.
But now we're at there's a little beach section, and our favorite part is
that it's completely empty on a Saturday afternoon.
We always love that.
Yes.
So, we'll be sharing some more information with you about what we've seen today.
Stay tuned.
The Georgia Guidestones are 5 massive slabs of granite, each weighing over 20 tons. They're 16 feet tall, placed on a random hill in Elberton, Georgia. It was commissioned in 1976 by an anonymous man claiming to represent a small group of, quote, loyal Americans. He ordered that the structure must be able to withstand the most catastrophic events so that humanity can use them as guides to re-establish civilization. Another piece of granite lies on the ground nearby, and it states that a time capsule is buried 6 feet below the structure to be opened on blank. Left blank. These guidestones are intended to be post-apocalyptic instructions, including population control, reproduction, language, laws, and nature. The 4 outer stones are oriented to the sun's yearly migration. The center column has a hole to view the North Star at all times, and a slot that aligns with the rising sun during solstices and equinoxes. A beam of sunlight passes through the small hole in the capstone. The stones display 8 languages: English, Spanish, Russian, Chinese, Arabic, Hebrew, Hindi, and Swahili. Also engraved on the sides is Egyptian hieroglyphics, Classical Greek, Sanskrit, and Babylonian cuneiform. It is indeed a strange, strange landmark, and one that is destined and was designed to stand the test of time. So go see it if you're ever in the area. It is definitely worth a trip.
Hey guys, we're at the Richard B. Russell State Park in
Elberton?
Elberton, Georgia. on the Black something trail. And this is a metal bridge in the middle of friggin' nowhere that we thought was really cool and that we would share with you today. And a great view of the lake. I think it's a lake. It's a lake or river.
Lake, I think.
Obviously, we know a lot about this area. We came up to see this Georgia Stonehenge and stayed for this. More on that later. Hey, I don't know if you can hear that, but if you bounce just a little bit, which is probably a terrible idea, but that makes the bridge creak just enough to make you a little unnerved.
God.
Or as Lynn says, dear God. It's all right, it's just water underneath us.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm sure we'd be mostly fine. Except for the steel and wood coming crashing down around and on top of us. We'll be fine.